This is the afternoon edition of the Weather Xtreme video. This is for Friday evening. I'm James Spann. Once again today, some big summer storms in progress across the state. We'll see more of those over the weekend. Let's go in there and take a look at some of the Skycam shots around the network this afternoon. First off, this is the view coming from the Birmingham camera, looking east from the top of the Daniel building. A broken field of cumulus clouds. Some of those have popped into storms today. That's our Gadsden Skycam. Got a big downpour just north of the site. In fact, a number of severe thunderstorm warnings have been required for some of the counties up in the northeastern part of the state. And the Jasper Skycam from the King Building. Again, a pretty good field of cumulus clouds there in the sky. Hot, steamy, moist summer day. Big storms lined up all across the deep south from Arkansas and Louisiana, across Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia. Some of those have been severe today. Big storms raking Atlanta earlier. We got mostly mid-90s away from the storms. Birmingham 94, but note Carrollton, Georgia, it's 75 because of a storm, and as the storms increase, those numbers will come down. And I think tomorrow some locations could actually hold in the 80s throughout the day. In terms of severe weather, this is the convective outlook for the rest of today and tonight. We have a 5% chance of severe weather, no formal risk, but that's basically for the potential of wet microbursts, those localized areas of strong straight-line winds. And tomorrow, again, the 5% possibilities over northwest Alabama. In a situation like this, any of the storms could be fairly strong and pack quite a punch. Lightning is always the big deal with the summer storms. Average rain amounts over the next 5 days, suggesting about 2 inches here. And this is valid through Wednesday morning of next week. Weather in the tropics, quiet in the Atlantic basin. Again, very dry air covers much of the region. Over in the Pacific, a cell is just falling apart there near the Hawaiian Islands. As expected, the main issue has been the rain. There's some flash flooding and a few trees blown down. But you can see that the mountains just took that thing apart, along with dry air and shear. It's fading fast. We got Julio off to the east. That'll be passing north of the islands by a couple of hundred miles. That will not directly affect Hawaii, despite what you might hear in the national media. And Genevieve, that's a nasty-looking typhoon over in the left-hand part of the picture there, moving to the northwest. Let's check the GFS. This is valid tomorrow at 1 o'clock as we start the weekend. Heights about where they ought to be. And again, we have this kind of weak, wavy zonal flow, and little ripples in that flow will likely kick off a number of storms. This is the way things look at midday tomorrow. The NAM is printing a high of 89. Sky should be cloudy at times. We'll expect to see a number of showers and storms about. This is the high-res NAM, valid tomorrow at 2 o'clock local time. And again, you can see strong storms about it. We just can't tell you exactly when and where it's going to rain at any given point. But if you got something planned outdoors tomorrow, be aware we'll have those about. This is Sunday, pretty much the same deal. Showers and storms around, not an all-day type of rain, but it will rain probably a time or two. The high should be close to 90. And this is Monday as we start the work week. A big ridge pumping up in the west. We have a northwest flow aloft developing here. And we all know that can bring down some interesting little waves on a summer day. And this is suggesting on Monday, again, a chance of showers and storms, trying to tell you exactly when or where the rain will come. We can't do that. There's no skill, but certainly a pretty good chance they'll be around. Tuesday looking relatively wet. And then this is Wednesday. Drier air begins to nose in from the north. So on this run, it looks like pretty decent chances for showers and storms Monday and Tuesday. A drying trend on Wednesday. And on Thursday, that's a fairly dry air mass dropping in here. Here's a week from today. And again, you can see a pretty good trough moving off the upper Atlantic coast. And down below that, we're in dry air, at least for the northern half of the state. And you can see on the ensembles, temperatures are dropping down to about 61 Thursday and Friday morning of next week. And again, that's pretty close to record levels for this time of the year. So again, we're getting back-to-back GFS runs suggesting lower humidity, cooler nights for the end of next week on Thursday and Friday. And that sounds pretty good. We'll check the end of the forecast August 24th. This is suggesting troughing in the west, ridging in the east. And if that's right, it would be hot and sticky with maybe a passing shower or storm. And that's pretty much what you expect around here in mid-August. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video today. We'll have notes in the blog. Next video here by Monday morning at 7. Brian Peters will have the video updates tomorrow and Sunday. And if you can't catch us this evening on the live stream of the television side, ABC 3340 News at 4, 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Thanks for watching. Have a great weekend, and God bless.